You probably know someone like this. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's someone you see every day in the mirror. They have this vision, a business, a better life, freedom, something bigger than where they are right now. And when they talk about it, you can feel the energy. It sounds real, it sounds close. But weeks pass, then months, and nothing moves. Here's what most people get wrong about this. They call it laziness, but laziness is the surface. Underneath, something much more interesting is happening. The first thing going on is this. The mind doesn't always know the difference between doing something and just thinking about it. When you picture yourself succeeding, your brain reacts. Not dramatically, but just enough. A small hit of satisfaction, a quiet sense of, yeah, I've got this. And that feeling, as small as it is, takes the edge off the urgency. You feel like you've moved, even though you haven't left the spot. Then there's the fear nobody likes to talk about. It's not the fear of failure exactly. It's the fear of finding out. Because right now, the dream is untested. It's still whole, still possible. The moment you actually try, you risk learning something you didn't want to know about yourself. So you protect the dream by never touching it. And then there's the waiting. So many people are sitting in this invisible waiting room, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the right season, the right money, the right sign. But here's the quiet truth about readiness. It doesn't show up before you start. It shows up because you started. The people waiting to feel ready are waiting for something that only moves when you do. There's also something that doesn't get talked about enough. The mental cost of overthinking. When someone thinks through every detail, every outcome, every possible thing that could go wrong, it feels productive. It looks like preparation. But the brain burns through energy doing that. By the time action is actually needed, the person is already exhausted from a battle they fought entirely in their own head. And then there's the identity problem. This one is quiet but powerful. If somewhere deep down, a person carries the belief that they're not the type to follow through, that belief will quietly block every attempt before it even begins. Not loudly, not obviously, just a slow resistance. Because the brain is always trying to stay consistent with the story it holds about who you are. Changing your actions means changing that story first. And that's uncomfortable in a way most people never name out loud. And the last one, the one that might be the most honest of all. Dreaming feels good. Talking about what you're going to do, imagining the version of yourself who made it, feeling the potential of a future that hasn't happened yet. That feeling is real, and it's free. No risk, no rejection, no hard days. Just the warm glow of possibility. But real progress doesn't feel like that. Real progress is slow, it's unglamorous. It's doing the same small thing on a Tuesday when nobody is watching and nothing feels exciting. And that gap, between how good the dream feels and how ordinary the work actually is, that's where most people quietly give up without ever making a single decision to quit. The dream doesn't die in a dramatic moment. It just gets postponed, again and again. Until one day it's just a story you used to tell about yourself. The people who actually get somewhere aren't always the most talented. They're not always the most confident either. They're just the ones who stopped waiting to feel like it.